In August 2010, a special economic zone for industrial production was created in the Samara region by decree of the Russian government. The main advantages for investors participating in this project include expansion of market size and stable business development, exclusive customs and taxation breaks, as well as the free provision of industrial infrastructure are the main tools for achieving the goals set before the project. The Special Economic Zone is located in one of the most stable and economically developed regions of the Russian Federation. The Samara region is located in the European part of Russia, in the center of the country. In area, the Samara region is 53,600 square kilometers, while the population of the region is 3.2 million inhabitants. More than 80% of the population lives in an urban area. The average age of inhabitants in the region is 37. The region is in a unique situation both geographically and economically with its developed logistical infrastructure. The annual gross regional product, according to a 2010 estimate, is 18.9 billion euros, the main part of which comes from production. The Samara region conducts trade with more than 100 countries worldwide. It has close ties to companies in Germany, France, Finland, the Netherlands, Italy, Slovenia, Kazakhstan, the USA, China, and others. As an example of the region's potential, it's worth noting that a number of the football matches for the 2018 World Cup are scheduled to be held in Samara, significantly increasing the economic attractiveness of the region and opening new opportunities for businesses in the Special Economic Zone. The Special Economic Zone is located close to Togliatti, the second largest city in the Samara region with huge industrial potential. Togliatti's economy is based on a number of large plants from the Russian automotive and chemical industries, Avtovaz, Togliatti Azot, Kuibyshev Azot, and Togliatti Caoutchouc. The products of these plants are in steady demand both within Russia and internationally. Around 20 million people live within a radius of 500 kilometers from Togliatti. The largest cities within the 500-kilometer transport accessibility zone are Samara, Kazan, Nizhny Novgorod, and Ufa. Each of these cities has over 1 million inhabitants. Within a radius of 1,000 kilometers from Togliatti, the population reaches 71.2 million. Included within the 1,000-kilometer transport accessibility zone are the cities of Moscow, Yekaterinburg, Chelyabinsk, and Volgograd, each with a population exceeding 1 million. Thus, approximately 50% of the country's population lives within a radius of 1,000 kilometers from Togliatti, which, on a world scale, is a large consumer market. The 660 hectares Special Economic Zone is located close to the Avtovaz production site. Geological and geodetic surveys have already been performed on the plot, and design work has been started. The total investment volume for construction of internal facilities and utilities supply equals 340 million euros. The main part of this sum comes from federal budget sources. The competitive advantages for companies based in the Special Economic Zone are exemption from the following taxes for the first 5 years: property tax, land tax, and transportation tax. In addition, profit taxes decreased from 20 to 13.5%. This is the lowest tax rate among special economic zones of this type in Russia. The transportation and logistical plan, already developed, includes a long-distance railway, federal highway, riverport, and the Kurumach International Airport, which will be 60 kilometers from the Special Economic Zone. The customs regime for the zone is 0% VAT and 0% import duties on technological equipment and components, which are used in the production of finished goods for their further sale outside Russia. The already developed industrial infrastructure provides capital expenditure savings of up to 30%. The administration and business center is equipped with all the necessary facilities for daily operations. The special administrative regime provides government guarantees against unfavorable changes in legislation, the right to buy land at a favorable price, and free connection to all types of utilities. There is also the opportunity to create a comfortable living environment for employees of companies operating in the zone. Moreover, Special Economic Zone residents benefit from other competitive advantages. For instance, accelerated depreciation is applied with regard to the fixed assets of Special Economic Zone residents. Resident companies can use an accelerated procedure for recognition of research and development expenses. On the territory of the Special Economic Zone, an effective system of governmental administration will be created, a one-stop shop regime, which provides maximum convenience for the cooperation of business, government, and local authorities. This will result in reduced bureaucratic barriers for residents, providing them with a single point of contact for all their business dealings with the government. The Samara region has one more of the most important competitive advantages: human resources. The level of development of the region's human resources puts it in 7th place among the 83 constituent entities of the Russian Federation. The region has a highly qualified and mobile labor force with a high adaptive capacity to changes in the production structure. There are around 400 students in higher education institutions per 10,000 people, which is higher than the average for Russia. All this provides one more competitive advantage: research and production capacity. The Special Economic Zone in the Samara region is forging the way in creating profitable conditions for the development of business in Russia. To obtain resident status, an investor shall register within the territory of Stavropol Municipal District, get the investment project approved by the Russian Ministry of Economic Development, conclude an agreement on conducting industrial activities with the Special Economic Zone regulatory bodies, invest not less than 3 million euros into production. Residents of the Special Economic Zone, after implementation of all the necessary studies and design work, will be able to start construction of their plants by October of this year. The Special Economic Zone presents exceptional conditions for establishing and developing businesses in Russia. Welcome to the Samara region.